The heater's gone cold, counting the stories that the prophets never told. I've got a pocket full of lint and a heart full of soot, looking for the branch, but I'm tripping on the root.
The incense is rising from the trash can fire, higher and higher than the cathedral spire.
Jah doesn't look at the velvet or the lace. He's looking for the truth on a hungry man's face. A whisper in the chaos, a cry in the night, reaching for the hem of the garment of light. Ghetto prayer floating on the wind, forgiving every debt and every hidden sin. From the project halls to the dusty road, lifting up the spirit and the heavy load.
They build up the walls to keep the people apart, but they can't put a ceiling on a devoted heart. The stone that the builder refused in his pride is the same holy mountain where the humble reside.
My hallelujah shaky and my faith is a blur, walking through the static in the city's hollow purr. But the rhythm is a sermon and the bass is a creed, providing every answer that a lonely soul could need. A whisper in the chaos, a cry in the night, reaching for the hem of the garment of light. Ghetto prayer floating on the wind, forgiving every debt and every hidden sin. From the project halls to the dusty road, lifting up the spirit and the heavy load.
Amen in the alley,
Hosanna in the street,
victory is found
in the rhythm of the beat.
no stained glass window,
Just the open sky,
where the eagles of the spirit
learn how to fly. Pray, pray, pray for the wise, until the sun rise. Ghetto prayer floating on the wind, forgiving every debt and every hidden sin. From the project halls to the dusty road, lifting up the spirit and the heavy load. Hear the prayer everywhere, everywhere. In the ghetto, one love, one echo. for the sun of my innocence finally set.
There's a shine in the rust, gold in the dirt, a healing that happens at the edge of the hurt. The finest of wines comes from the crushed grape. There's no use in trying to plan an escape.
Shaking off the powder of 1,000 long miles, trading the sorrows for the simplest of smiles. Dusty glory, a weathered kind of pride, the beauty of the journey and the long bumpy ride. Not shiny or perfect, but honest and warm, a tattered banner that's never been torn.
The empires crumble and the statues decay. The glory of the Caesar is blown far away. But the love of a brother, the strength of a friend, is a dusty old glory that has no real end.
I wear my wrinkles like a map of the stars. I wear my history and all of my scars. There's a vintage light in these tired old eyes that no amount of glitter could ever disguise. Shaking off the powder of 1,000 long miles, trading the sorrows for the simplest of smiles. Dusty glory, a weathered kind of pride, the beauty of the journey and the long bumpy ride. Not shiny or perfect, but honest and warm, a tattered banner that's never been torn. From the mud of the trench to the top of the hill, the spirit of the lioness remains perfectly still. In the wreckage of time and the debris of years, we find the laughter that's hidden in tears. Dusty, ancient, real, holy name. Dusty glory, a weathered kind of pride, the beauty of the journey and the long bumpy ride. Not shiny or perfect, but honest and warm, a tattered banner that's never been torn. Glory in the dust, in love we trust. Age like a stone, never alone. Pack my memories in a worn-out leather bag, watching my ambition start to droop and sag. Goodbye to the neon, Goodbye to the cold. I'm trading in my silver for a different kind of gold.
Welcome to the shelter of the emerald leaves, far away from tricksters and the city thieves. The banishment is over, the journey is done. Come and warm your spirit in the Caribbean sun.
No more phone calls, no more digital noise. Rediscovering our balance and our quiet joy. Sweet exile, a beautiful escape, leaving behind the shadows and the heavy red tape. A voluntary prison of sand and of sea. In this sweet exile, we are finally free.
Let the world keep spinning on its axis of greed. We've got everything that a hungry heart could need. Plant a little garden, watch the mangoes grow, learning all the secrets that the elders used to know.
I was a fugitive from my own restless mind, searching for a treasure that I could never find. But here in the silence, the fever starts to break. This is the smartest decision I could ever make. No more phone calls, no more digital noise. Rediscovering our balance and our quiet joy. Sweet exile, a beautiful escape, leaving behind the shadows and the heavy red tape. A voluntary prison of sand and of sea. In this sweet exile, we are finally free.
Is it a hideout or is it a home? No more reason for the spirit to roam. They call it a desertion, we call it a find, leaving the wreckage of the empire behind.
Sweet, quiet, sweet soul, soul, sweet soul, sweet exile, a beautiful escape, leaving behind the shadows and the heavy red tape. A voluntary prison of sand and of sea. In this sweet exile, we are finally free. Don't send a letter, don't call my name. I found a better kind of game. flickering like dying yellow stars. I'm leaning on the counter of 1,000 different bars. The pavement is freezing, my coat is way too thin. I'm looking for a doorway to let the magic in.
The moonlight is a spotlight on the rebel in the street. I can hear the vibration beneath your tired feet. Don't watch the clock, man, the time is just a ghost. We're sailing on a vessel away from the coast.
The shadow is our garden, the darkness is our cloak, disappearing slowly in a cloud of purple smoke. Midnight skank, moving in the haze, losing ourselves in a rhythmic maze. Step to the left, then we glide to the right, owning the secrets of the velvet night.
The system is sleeping but the prophet is awake. How much of the pressure can the human spirit take? Move your body fluid like a river to the sea. This is how the prisoner discovers how to be free.
My head is spinning circles, I'm dancing on the edge. I'm ready to jump off of this lonely window ledge. But the bass line grabs my ankles, pulls me back to earth, giving every heartbeat a brand new sense of worth.
The shadow is our garden, the darkness is our cloak, disappearing slowly
in a cloud of purple smoke. Midnight skank, moving in the haze, losing ourselves in the rhythmic maze. Step to the left, then we glide to the right, owning the secrets of the velvet night. Forget the morning, it's a million miles away. We don't need the sunshine, we don't need the day. Just the heartbeat, just the pulse, just the lowing sound, twisting and turning until we're heaven bound. Skank in the dark, skank, skank, find the spark. Left foot, right foot, deep roots. Midnight skank, moving in the haze, losing ourselves in a rhythmic maze. Step to the left, then we glide to the right, owning the secrets of the velvet night. Into the midnight, keep on skanking. The bass is heavy, the soul is banking. tracing circles in the ash of yesterday. My eyeliner's smudged, I've lost the track of time. Just a lonely soul committing a silent crime.
Wake up, brother, don't you let the darkness bind. The morning sun is seeking for your weary mind. From the valley of shadow we shall surely rise. I see the ancient wisdom burning in your eyes. The clouds are heavy, hanging low tonight, but we are searching for the flicker of light. Smoky redemption washing over the pain, finding the sunshine in the middle of the rain. Release your shackles, let the spirit fly free in the smoky redemption. Just you and me. Babylon walls are high, but they're built on sand. Prophets are walking through this holy land. Keep your heart pure while the wicked man scheme. Live your reality, don't just chase a dream. I've walked through fire just to find some peace, waiting for this inner war to finally cease. You offer me a hand, you offer me a song. Maybe this is where my broken heart belongs. The clouds are heavy, hanging low tonight, but we are searching for the flicker of light. Smoky redemption washing over the pain, finding the sunshine in the middle of the rain. Release your shackles, let the spirit fly free in the smoky redemption. Just you and me. No more running from the ghosts of the past. We found a sanctuary that's built to last. Burn the sorrow, let the incense rise. Truth is the prize behind the disguise. Redemption, it's a smoky road. Redemption, lighten up the load. Redemption, let the music heal. Redemption, tell me how you feel. Smoky redemption,
of the shadows and the endless white. My throat is parched from the lies I've told. I'm looking for a river made of liquid gold.
The rain is a blessing from the clouds above, filling up the vessel with the water of love. Don't waste a single drop of the precious flow. It's the only way to make the inner garden grow.
Melting down the ego, melting down the pride, letting the abundance wash away the tide. Liquid gold dripping from the vine.
Everything is sacred,
everything is fine. A fountain of mercy, a stream of grace,
reflecting the beauty
of the human race.
The sun hits the ripples on the harbor bay, chasing all the ghosts of the night away. Wealth is not the matter of the paper or the ink. It's the clarity of spirit and the way you think.
I've been drinking poison from a rusty cup. Now I'm looking down and then I'm looking up. The melody is amber, the rhythm is bright, drowning all my demons in the golden light. Melting down the ego, melting down the pride, letting the abundance wash away the tide. Liquid gold dripping from the vine.
Everything is sacred,
Everything is fine. A fountain of mercy, a stream of grace,
reflecting the beauty
of the human race.
is flowing through the veins,
It's moving through the trees
carried on the wings,
of the summer breeze,
purer than the diamond,
clearer than the glass,
watching all the sorrow.
and the winter pass.
Liquid gold,
Pour it on my soul.
liquid gold,
Make the broken whole.
liquid gold,
Hey,
dripping from the vine.
everything is sacred, everything is fine. A fountain of mercy, a stream Take off the mask and the heavy perfume. Let the authenticity finally bloom. I'm tired of the filters and the digital skin. I wanna go back to where it all did begin.
Man was made from the breath in the clay. Don't let the machinery take that away. The rhythm of the seas and the pull of the moon is the only melody that's ever in tune.
Stripped to the essence, bared to the bone, the greatest wisdom that we've ever known. Natural spirit, wild and untamed, the fire of the soul that can never be named. Pure as the water and deep as the cave, right in the crest of the biological wave. Oh.
The concrete can't capture the vibration of life. The ego is nothing but a sharp, rusty knife. Relax your shoulders and open your hands and listen to the language of the ancient land.
I feel the electricity in the grass and the trees. I'm finding my frequency with the greatest of ease. No more synthetic, no more artificial. The feeling of being is so beneficial. Stripped to the essence, bared to the bone, the greatest wisdom that we've ever known. Natural spirit, wild and untamed, the fire of the soul that can never be named. Pure as the water and deep as the cave, right in the crest of the biological wave. Can you feel it? Natural, natural, natural. Watch it. Natural spirit, wild and untamed, the fire of the soul that can never be named. Pure as the water and deep as the cave, right in the crest of the biological wave. Simply being, deeply seeing. Natural, original. Searching for a miracle in a subway station, losing my religion to a hollow nation. Concrete angels, but they're graffiti wings, listening to the song that the lonely city sings. Skyscrapers are temples built of glass and steel, but they can't tell you how to truly heal.
Look into the alley, look into the park. The ancient light is glowing even in the dark.
Walking through the static, wading through the noise, finding our balance, finding our poise. Urban mystic, seeing through the smoke, wearing the truth like a heavy winter cloak. Magic in the gutter, wisdom in the grind, standing tall against the ticking of the time.
You don't need a mountain to find your inner peace. You don't need a desert for the suffering to cease. The spirit is a wanderer, the soul is a flame. The cement and the meadows are essentially the same.
Whenever sirens call, it's a strange kind of worship, a gritty kind of grace. Finding the infinite in this crowded place. Walking through the static, wading through the noise, finding our balance, finding our poise. Urban mystic, seeing through the smoke, wearing the truth like a heavy winter cloak. Magic in the gutter, wisdom in the grime, standing tall against the ticking of the time. There's a divine spark inside every one of us. Not in the cathedrals, not in the pews, but right here in the rhythm and the gospel of the blues. Holy city, have some pity. Urban mystic, seeing through the smoke, wearing the truth like a heavy winter cloak. Magic in the gutter, wisdom in the grime, standing tall against the ticking of the time. Wise in the city, mystic in the soul. Let the concrete crumble, let the thunder roll. clock stopped ticking at the stroke of noon. I'm howling at the daylight, chasing the moon. There's a solar eclipse inside of my chest, a heavy dark star that won't let me rest.
The light you seek is not in the outer sky. Stop looking for the truth with a blinded eye. Even in the darkness, the vision is clear. A warrior of light has nothing to fear. Gravity is pulling, the shadows are long, but we find our rhythm in a funeral song. Black sun shining in the deep, secrets of the ages that we have to keep. A paradoxical glow, a beautiful gloom, burning like a candle in a velvet room. Behold the mystery of the midnight spark. The greatest revelations happen in the dark. Burn away the dust, let the mercury fall. Answer to the spirit when the ancestors call. My heart is a furnace of unsaid prayers, climbing up the smoke on the invisible stairs. I'm dancing with the ghost of a love I once knew, underneath the rays of a darkened hue. Gravity is pulling, the shadows are long, but we find our rhythm in a funeral song. Black sun shining in the deep, secrets of the ages that we have to keep. A paradoxical glow, a beautiful gloom, burning like a candle in a velvet room. Breath of life, between the peace and the edge of the knife. Eclipse the ego, behold the indigo. Darkness is a teacher, silence is the preacher. Black sun shining in the deep, secrets of the ages that we have to keep. A paradoxical glow, a beautiful gloom, burning like a candle in a velvet room. Shine on, black sun, the work
shaking on the gray pavement slab, chasing after dreams in a yellow taxi cab. The city's got a grip like a cold iron fist, but there's a sweet electric feeling I can't resist.
Build your foundation on something that lasts, not on the illusions or the ghosts of the past.
Even in the desert of the brick and steel, we can find a passion that is rugged and real. The mercury is rising in the sidewalk cracks. No more turning round or looking at the tracks. Concrete love, solid as a rock, staying perfectly steady through the earthquake shock. Hard as the granite, but tender to the touch, giving everything and never asking for much.
They say that the flowers cannot grow in the grit, but look at the way that the horizon is lit. A rebel and a lover with a message to send, a loyalty that the winter will never bend.
I'm a neon sign in a world of monotone. 1,000 people around me, but I'm always alone. Until the rhythm hits me like a freight train of fire, setting every nerve and every muscle on the wire. The mercury is rising in the sidewalk cracks. No more turning round or looking at the tracks. Concrete love, solid as a rock, staying perfectly steady through the earthquake shock. Hard as the granite, but tender to the touch, giving everything and never asking for much. Metropolitan pulse, the sound of our hearts thumping under our feet. From the rooftop party to the subway floor,